Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Cave of Collectibles. Today, I will share my quick review on the Mandalorian Chapter 6, The Prisoner. I hope you all enjoy it. If you haven't seen my previous reviews, they'll be linked at the end of the video. But otherwise, if you haven't seen the show, go away, watch it, come back. Otherwise, if you don't care about spoilers, watch on, and I hope you all enjoy it. Episode 6 was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. It's a bit more of a change of pace from what we've seen previously. The Mando accepts a contract from his old friend Ren, or his old partner. He's not really a friend who he's had dealings with and worked with in the past. He's contracted to break out a prisoner from what he is told is a competitor, but it actually turns out to be a New Republic vessel. He's introduced to Mayfield, who's running point on the mission, who's got an awesome set of pistols and a little one in his backpack that comes out and to shoot as well. I remember seeing that moment in the trailer and thought to myself, I can't wait to see that in the actual TV show, and it was great to see it happen finally. The rest of the team is made up Devo-Onion named Berg, a droid named Zero, and a Twi'lek named Xi'an. They make for a really ragtag group of people. None of them particularly like the Mandalorian. He's got a bit of history with the Twi'lek Xi'an, which is hinted at its romantic past, which didn't end very well. She doesn't really like him anymore. But then again, none of the team actually do. So what they have to do is break into a New Republic vessel to free a prisoner. They're not told at this point who the prisoner is or where not. The Mando doesn't know. He doesn't find out till they rescue him. But they break into the vessel without too many issues. It all goes smoothly. They go to the control room. They find out where the prisoner's being held, and there's a New Republic guard in there. The Mando doesn't want to kill any life forms. They were told that it was only droids in there. But then they actually find this man who the Mando does not want to kill, which just shows, it brings out a bit more of his character, that he's not really interested in killing or hunting down people that don't actually deserve it. They end up killing him anyway. The Twi'lek throws a knife at him because she's fed up with the arguments going on, and he's pressed a little button on the homing beacon, which means that within 20 minutes, or in about 20 minutes, that the ship will be destroyed by New Republic forces because it's been compromised. So now, not only do they have to find the prisoner, but they're on a time constraint as well. We get to see the Mando take on about 4 or 5 droids in the corridor, which was an awesome fight scene. Once again, we get to see how resourceful the Mando is. After that, they carry on and they find the prisoner without much of a hassle at all. The prisoner actually turns out to be Xi'an's brother, Quinn, who the Mando actually abandoned on a previous mission, which explains why the Twi'lek doesn't really like him. So they come to his aid, they free him, and then, bam, big double cross. They push the Mando into the cell which Quinn was staying in and lock him in there. But we all know what the Mando's like. We've seen enough and we know him enough now that he's going to get his way out of this. He uses a droid is walking past, he uses his grappling gun, pulls the droid towards it, and then hacks his way out with the droid's arm, which he pulls through the window. Now, I actually found that this episode essentially took place in 2 parts. The first part was good, where you see the formation of the team, and then they go and they actually free Quinn. But the second part of the episode was even better, when you just see the Mandalorian as a complete predator hunting down all these people who have just betrayed him. So as soon as he's out, he goes back to the control room. He picks up the little device. You don't see what he does with it, but he has a think, and you presume he does something to alter the time which he's got left on the ship. And then he closes half the doors. He puts the ship on lockdown, and it causes the other 4 people, Quinn and the 3 other people who helped rescue him with the Mandalorian, to split up and try and hunt the Mando down, which, fighting him one-on-one, we know how well that'll go. So he stalks his prey, the Mando, and we see him take it out. It's such a thrilling and such a gripping part of the show to watch. He takes them down one by one, and it's presumed that he's actually killed them. We don't see what happens to them. Berg you presume, the Deveronian, excuse my pronunciation. It looks like he gets his head cut off, but at the end of the episode we all see him, Xian, and Mayfield all sitting in a cell, which I actually really liked. It just shows that the Mandalorian does have a sense of honor, he does have a code, and that his character is so much more than just going around and shooting and killing at people indiscriminately. We actually see that he doesn't necessarily care about people, but his moral standards are a lot higher than what a lot of other people who are in his position are like, if that makes any sense to you. It's awesome watching him hunt them down. It really is. It's gripping, it's thrilling. The lighting in that part of the episode, in that part of the chapter, is great. It's flickering, it's black, it's dark. You see him sneak up on Mayfield especially, who Mayfield's freaking out, looking around the wrong way, and then bam, the Mando's behind him and just takes him out. Now, while all this is going on, Baby Yoda is actually playing cat and mouse with Zero back on the ship. This is a pretty awesome scene as well. You see Baby Yoda, the child, just lure Zero around the ship, who's trying to hunt him down, and then Zero finally finds Baby Yoda back in his capsule, back in his little room on the ship. It looks like he's about to shoot him. You see Baby Yoda reach out and go to use the Force again, then all of a sudden, bam, and the Mando shot Zero from behind, which was awesome. Baby Yoda looks at his hand like he's done that. But yeah, it was a great episode. Then he heads back. He drops off the bounty. Quinn is still alive at this stage because he's been tasked with bringing Quinn back alive so he can get paid. He drops Quinn back off to Ran on the space station where he got the contract. And as soon as he leaves, after getting his payment, Ran gives the order for him to be killed. You see the ship come out from underground behind, get ready to take off. But then all of a sudden, Quinn brings out the little homing beacon that the Mando has left on him. And you just see it beep, 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 like it's about to blow up. And then you see this 3 new Republic X-Wings drop out of hyperspace and destroy the space station. It is a pretty awesome sight. And what I really love about this is the fact that the 3 people in the X-Wing, the actors who actually play them, all have played a big part in Star Wars and The Mandalorian in particular. There's Dave Filoni, who we all know is one of the creators on Rebels and the Clone Wars, and who's directed 1 or 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. Deborah Chow, who's directed a couple of episodes herself as well, who's the first female Star Wars director and who'll be doing the Obi-Wan series. And excuse me on this last name, you got Rick Famuyiwa. Sorry, I cannot pronounce names to save my life. Who's directed a couple of episodes of The Mandalorian as well. So I thought it was really special seeing them at the end come out and just destroy the space station and actually pay a bit of credit and homage to the directors and the people who put so much work into this show and other areas of the Star Wars universe. But overall, the episode was great. It's not my favourite. I think chapter 3 still remains my favourite, but the second half of this chapter was really, really up there, with the Mando playing cat and mouse, with Baby Yoda playing cat and mouse. It was really, really gripping. It was really, really thrilling and kept me on the edge of my seat for the whole episode. So I really encourage you, if you haven't seen it, make sure you watch it. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Please leave a like. Please leave a comment. Do all of that. It really, really helps and I really appreciate it. We've got another chapter of The Mandalorian coming out in just a couple of days. And then we've got Rise of Skywalker coming out on Thursday, the 20th, 19th in Australia, I think it is, which I'm really, really looking forward to. I've got my ticket booked, so it's probably going to be a big Star Wars week again. So guys, I hope you stick around, stay with me. After the Star Wars season's over, there'll be some other content coming up. Anyway guys, until the next video, take care.